still keep the text you sent at 2 a.m. Little pieces of a life we could have been. You said you were scared, and I stayed quiet. Now all we have is silence. It's the things we never said that echo the loudest in my head. All the love we left between the lines faded out before its time. We were close, we were brave, but never brave enough to stay. Maybe we were just too scared to fall, so we said nothing at all. We were close, we were brave, but never brave enough to stay. Maybe we were just too scared to fall, so we said nothing at all. We were close, we were brave, but never brave enough to stay. Maybe we were just too scared to fall, so we said nothing at all. I still remember the way you laughed, like it echoed through the quiet parts of me. We used to talk about forever, now we don't even speak. Your name still shows up in old songs, the ones we danced to in my room. And though the music plays much softer now, the memory still blooms. We were almost love, almost right, almost found, forever in the middle of one night. But time, it had its own plan, and we were just grains in its hand. You were almost home, almost mine. We almost made it, but ran out of time. And though we let go, the truth stays clear. We were almost, but never quite here. I walk past places we once knew, like ghost towns painted in your eyes. I don't regret the way I loved you, even if it never stayed alive. We were almost love, almost right, almost right. All gone when we started to fight. But sometimes hearts aren't meant to stay, and love just softly walks away. I don't hate you, I don't cry. Not every end needs a goodbye. But some part of me, in a quiet hue, will always play the chords of you. We were almost love, almost real, almost real, almost something the stars tried to seal. And maybe that's enough for now, to love, to lose, and still allow. We were almost, and maybe that's beautiful too. appeared, just like your voice I used to hear. The wind still whispers through the trees, like all the words you said to me. I walk this road alone again. Same scarf, same sky, but not the same end. On the last day of fall, I let you go under golden light and shadowed glow. We held on tight, but time was cruel, and love slipped quiet like autumn too. The air was cold, your hands were warm, but we both knew we wouldn't make it through the storm. So if you ever think of me at all, think of me on the last day of fall. The bench we shared is empty now, but I still sit there somehow. And though the seasons turn in gray, part of me still wants to stay. You said goodbye without a sound, like leaves that never hit the ground. Maybe winter comes to teach us how to live with what we've lost, and maybe spring will find me, but I still count the cost. On the last day of fall, I felt it end, not with tears, just with the wind. You didn't break me, but I still bend to the song of us I can't defend. So if the sky turns gold and starts to call, know my heart is still on the last day of fall. You didn't slam the door, you didn't cry. You just looked at me and said goodbye. Like falling leaves, you drifted slow, soft and silent, that's how I know. It was a goodbye like autumn, no thunder, no rain, just golden calm. We stood there quiet, hearts still warm, but knowing it was time to move on. No one broke, but something bent, like seasons fading without consent. You were the calm before freeze, a goodbye floating in the breeze. I don't hate the way we fell apart. Some things aren't meant to last from the start. But I'll remember your hand in mine, like the last sun before the frost line. It was a goodbye like autumn, no need for words, just what we become. Two hearts learning how to end without the need to break or mend. And maybe that's the gentlest kind, a love that leaves but still stays behind.
And it was a goodbye like autumn, no need for words, just what we've become. Two hearts learning how to end without the need to break or mend. And maybe that's the gentlest kind, a love that leaves but still stays behind.
I don't know if you think of me when the wind picks up and chills the trees, but every time the daylight fades, I still see us in those golden shades. I don't expect your voice to call, but in my chest I hear it all. The wind remembers, even if you don't. It hums the song we used to own. The air still carries your name somehow, even if you've forgotten now. I try to move like leaves that fall, but some part of me still stalls on that street in that hour when love lost all its power. You were quiet like the end of light, not harsh, not wrong, just out of sight. But I still chase the way